Hiya, Eva here. So I'm basically going to do a quick tutorial on how to use the software I researched on. It was Webflow that I researched on. It's basically a SaaS application, which basically means it's a software as a service. So there's nothing to download, and it's actually used through your browser. So just you fire ahead and put that into your search engine. So there it is there, actually, just Webflow. And then just wait for it. Yeah. I'm already logged in, so my dashboard is just there. Your login will be there if you weren't already logged in. And then this is your dashboard, so you can see your name is there, discover. This is basically just websites that have made already. You can just click on, have a look at them. These are some designers who have made websites. You can follow them, you can look what they've done. These two guys here are the creators of Webflow, Sergi and Val, I think, I don't know. So yeah, basically then if you want to create your own website, just click new website and then write its name. So I'm just gonna say uh Eva's uh Eva Hanafi website. Yeah. Eva Hanafi, oh crap. Yeah. So then create website. Yeah, just let that load. So earlier I threw together really quick and simple this here. So I'm actually just gonna recreate this here just so you know I actually did do this. But I basically went by the Instagram homepage here. Now it's obviously not the exact same. I really just threw up together, but you get the idea that this website is pretty easy to use. So the first thing you do, you have your designer here. So obviously it's in blank canvas. Your first thing is your body. Everything goes into your body. So I'm going to add in my background. So the blue here. So you go to add elements, and what I'm doing is I'm going to add a section. So you can click and drag. Now when you're clicking and dragging, you can see that it'll be another section will be highlighted. That means you're putting it into that section. You can see the body over there on the right hand side is also highlighted. So I'm just going to drop that in there. Now we can see in my navigation menu over here that my section is in the body. And then I'm going to put in a container also into the section. So you can see on the right hand side that the section is now being highlighted. So I'm going to drop that in there. And then I am going to just rename my section. So I can go to the style there and just kind of name it as background. Yeah, that's grand. And then I can change the color. So I know there's an exact way that you can get the exact same color as the Instagram, but I'm just going to pick a random color. Sorry, that was when I was trying to look for the logo. I'm just going to try and pick a color close to it. So you can see these are all drop down menus here. See the background there, fill color. So I'm going to just a nice blue shade, maybe a bit lighter than that. That's pretty close, so I'm just going to use that. So that's my background there, and then I am going to get these logos here. So these ones here. Now as you can see, I actually just screenshotted them exactly just because I was looking for the logos here and I was getting Twitter logos, so I just kind of was like, okay, I'll just screenshot them. Obviously there's a more smart way to do that, but it's grand. Sure, it'll be okay. So then I'm just going to add in go to my container. So in my background, you can see there just the drop down menu. Make sure you're clicked onto your whatever section you're trying to go into. So in the container, I am going to add my image. So you add an element. So you can use this to scroll down, image, and I'm going to upload. It was the Instagram one, or the login one goes for. So the login one. and then I am just going to rename that as login, and down here I'm just going to float it right. So there you go, and I'm going to give it a bit of padding. So these are like the margin, that's the margin, padding. See, it actually tells you which one is which, so you can see you can adjust the top margin, and then you can adjust the bottom of the top margin as well. Oh, padding, sorry, yeah. So I'm just going to bring down the padding. Yeah, bring this down. Bring this down. Yeah, basically the same. I'll just move this one closer to this. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get the exact same as how I did the first time, but you get the idea. Then I'm going to add in another image. So make sure you go back to your container, or else you'll be on this and you'll be trying to add an image on top of that, which obviously is not going to work. So you're in your container again, add your element, so another image, upload Instagram, and then change that to the logo. And then same thing, I can float it right, and I can pull it down, so can pull it down to the same level as the logo. I'll log in, and then I can bring it over, give it stretch out. So yeah, pretty much the same. Well, and then I am going to add in the content on here. So there's the iPhones here, and then there is some text here. So then you go back, make sure you're always going back to your navigation, just so you know. Then go to your body, add another section, and then add a container into the section, and then add 2 columns. Now, the reason why I'm adding 2 columns here is basically because these two here, that's obviously 1 column, that's obviously 2 columns. Well, whatever, you can do it many different ways, but I just taught myself they're just 2 different columns. So I am going to do the 2 columns. So you'd add elements and then columns. You have many options there for columns, so there's the 2 there. I'm just gonna like off, and I'm in, go back to my navigation to see where I'm at. So you can see there, that's the container there, then the row, which is obviously this row, and then column 1. So I'm in column 1. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get an image. Yes, scroll down. So image, the phones. Yeah, and then over here I am going in column 2. I am going to add my header. I'll show you what the header is for now. So just click on heading, and I'm going to directly copy and paste this header here. Now it's not going to come the exact same color, obviously not, it's just going to be the type, but anyways I can change it, make my own. So get rid of this. Now there you go, and then I am going to add my text blocks, which is put in the rest of the text. So I'll click this in here. Now, this happened because I forgot to go back to my navigation, and I tried to put the text in here, which is why this went underneath. So that's why I have to bring it back up and put it on top of the row. So that's why I'm just going to bring the text box, I'm going to put it into column 2, and make sure to put it underneath the heading. So you can see that was a bit messed up there, but I finally got it. So basically my text blocks had went under was it under the row? It went under the row, and I had to put it into the row and back into the column 2, and underneath the heading. So I did that. And then I'm just going to exactly the same, copy and paste this all. So copy and paste. So make sure you're in your text block. Copy. Now, just going to make sure this needs to be dropped down. Yeah, that's okay. And I'm actually going to stay in my text block. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of padding on that at the minute. So I'll rename it as content. And I'm just going to bring it down a little bit. Yeah, that's probably about right. And maybe the same with the header. So bring the header down a little bit. Yeah, maybe actually it's gone a little bit too far. Yeah, bring it back up. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's not the exact same, but you know. Then I can obviously change the font size, you know, the color. So I just go to my typography, the Arial. I can change it to whatever that one is. I'm just gonna put on better. Just it's random one. And then I can bring this back up a bit. Actually, it's kind of a bit out there. Yeah, that's a bit better. So I am going to, what did I do in this one? Oh yeah, I'm just going to add my little logos here, and at the end here my 4. So I'm going to add a new section. So then just go back to your navigation, go down to your, make sure you're in your body, and then I am going to do another section. So section, as you can see, it all goes in a line, goes all under the next, unless you move it, of course, using the navigation. So I could move this section above the other section, and it'd be here. So that's why it's actually really easy then to move things around, and if you get like mixed up or whatever, it's grand as well, because you can just easily fix it now with my section. Won't go back down. This, yeah, I'm moving this into the body. Oh crap. I don't know what I'm just doing there. Hold on, I'll just go back. Control Z until I get back to where I was. Maybe redo that one. Yeah. So basically, yeah. You see what I mean there? But, you know. Yeah, that's grand. So then I'm going to go back to my body, and I'm going to add in my section. Grand, it's gone under there. Then I'm going to add in my container. And then I am going to add in my links. Yeah, that's actually, I think I'll be able to add in. Okay, so I can add in my link now. How you do this basically, because these two here, obviously like these two, they're images, but they're links. Like if I click on that right now, it's gonna redirect me to obviously this. So it's not just an image. So that's why you need to actually make sure it's linked. So how you do that is you just add your element. You click on link block. There it is there. And then you add an image into the link block. So image. And I'm just going to upload the App Store one. Yeah, that's grand. And then I'm just going to change it to App Store. App Store. And then obviously in the settings you can see that where it's going to go. Where is my settings for this one gone? Have I clicked on it? Yeah. Is it? Okay, I think I've lost that, but it's, oh yeah, the ID for linking. So hold on, I'll just check and I'll do another one. So beside this, in my container, I'm gonna have another link block. There it is there. Your link sentence there. So you just type in the URL there and then that be sorted. That's what I was trying to look for, that over there, couldn't find it, but there it is there for you there. And then I'm gonna add in my image on top of that. So my Google Play. Oh, brilliant. And then the last thing is just the bottom of the page. So then go back to your body. You're on your body, go add another section, another container, and then I'm going to add my, oh, the exact same with these, or except they're not images, they are text. So these are all like hyperlinks. So if I click on them, it's going to bring me to a different page on the website. As with the Instagram, where's my Instagram gone? Okay, I must have clicked off Instagram. But anyways, I'm going to add them. So you just go to the add admin page again and you click on text link. So I'm just going to rename this exactly. You just put in what it's going to. So I'm just going to say, what's my first one there? It's about us. So, oh crap. What's going on there? My section, container, my link. Okay, I can't actually seem to get it up there, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete it. So you can actually just click on it, hit your delete on your keyboard, and it's gone. I'm going to go back to my container and I'm going to add it in again. Text link, and I'm going to just delete what that says, and I'm going to write about us. And it's the same the whole way across. Obviously it's going to be different. It's going to be support, blog, press, etc. And then this is the copyright. So I'm just going to, it's the exact same thing as, obviously, except it's not a link. So you can just go to your add elements and then put in another text block. And now why did that, oh yeah, navigation again. So see the way it's gone, it thinks that I want to put it in with the link, but I actually don't. I want to put it in with the container. So let's bring it back up, and now it's in front of the container, oh, above the container, sorry. So what you do there is, I want it to be on the right hand side, so you just go to my settings and my style. Sorry, it doesn't unclick there, so make sure you're clicked on it. Go to my style. I'm just going to say copyright. Oh god. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to float it right. Now where is that, my position? So float right. And there we go. And now it's aligned with the about us. So I'm just going to change that to, what is it, Instagram 2014 or something, I think it was. And then I'm just going to give it a bit of padding. So I'll go back to the container, style, I'm just going to say a footer, and I'm going to just bring it down, the padding just a little bit. I can do the same with these as well. So what these is in our container. So I clicked on that. I'm just going to call that sub footer. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but in any case, I'm just going to bring that down a little bit as well. You can see there, you can just mess around with yourself, but that's basically, this is basically how you use the website or the application. It's pretty simple and it's really straightforward. There's not much else to it. So yeah, that's basically it really. You can then just obviously press publish and you publish your site, and then it says sweet, your site is now live, so click on that. Now it's not gonna like look fabulous, but basically that's the site, you know. So yeah, there you go. Click on my hyperlinks. I forgot to put links to them, that's why there's no link in there, but you know, yeah, that's basically it. Okay.